So I don't know where the video cut off. I think it cut off when I was talking about course objective 5, having to do with the visual art and architecture using critical vocabulary. And I will say again that your first major assignment from the first week, Introduction to Art and Art History, the purpose of that assignment is to help you become familiar with the terms that art historians use and the thinking behind those terms, so that when you have to describe an artistic expression, or I like to also use the word cultural expression, I use them interchangeably. When you are describing a piece, an image, an object, that you are familiar with the way in which art historians approach those objects, so that when you're writing your explanations and your summaries and analysis, that you will keep those in the back of your mind. They're not meant for you to memorize them, but just to kind of be aware. And also, so that's it for the purpose of the course and the objectives, the main objectives of this class. Grading scale, so this class is worth 1,000 points broken down into the introduction assignments. We have 7 independent explorations that some have discussions and some don't. Proctored midterm assignment, which is worth 100 points. You have to read and then write a short essay using the articles that I want you to read. And then you have a final exam, which is an open book and notes exam. Yay! So that's something to look forward to. And just going through the syllabus to make sure that there isn't attendance. Of course, we don't take attendance for an online class like we do for seated class, but I do want you to be aware that just clicking in does not constitute attendance. You must be actively engaged in this class. If you have not participated in the class for 14 consecutive calendar days, the professor can withdraw you from the class. Just please be aware. I do send courtesy emails reminding you that you are in danger of being dropped, and it will give you an opportunity to submit an assignment, just so that you know. But if you feel like you're going to be behind, excessively behind, like when I say behind, if you're going to be behind for 2 or 3 days, fine, you don't have to contact me. But if you think you're going to be behind, let's say for a week, then you may want to just reach out to me, give me heads up, this is what's going on, and I'm going to submit my work, during this time frame. And I think you'll be fine. But be mindful that if you reach out to me and then you don't fulfill your obligation by submitting the work within a reasonable time frame, that I will just drop you from the class. Professors can re-enroll you at their discretion, so don't assume that you will automatically be re-enrolled. So just be very mindful of your schedule and managing the workload. I know this is probably not the only class and the only obligation that you have, and so just when it comes to time management, it's something that you want to think about, are the dates and the workload, and look at the assignments and kind of give yourself an idea about how long you think it'll take you to complete different parts and so on. Academic assistance, dropping the course, all of these parts that I'm uh, passing through are found in everybody's syllabus, regardless of what class you're taking. The proctored event again, October 23rd to November 18th. Moving on, receiving grades and instructor feedback. I don't know if it's going to cut off, but how about well, I'll keep going. So basically, there are 2 main assignments that you'll be doing this semester. One is the independent exploration, which you submit in the Dropbox. The other is posting to the discussion forum, which happens a separate week.